Hey dolls and gents, I'm back, and like I said, your girl is always back. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. I wanted to come to you guys and do a video, like I said in my last video, on how you can remove risen scars. So as you saw in the beginning, I had three products that would help you to remove risen scars, and it's worked for me. Each one has their own purpose for how they can get rid of risen scars, and risen scars typically come from really thin skin. Like you have went to town on your skin to lighten it, and you've thinned your skin out really bad, whether it be from like steroid cream or whether it be from anything else that thins your skin. There's some skincare products that do have some dangerous things in them that I haven't ever used. I gave you guys that story on when I once used the steroid cream and what experience I had, and that was like a little bit over a year ago, or was it like a year and a half ago? It's like one of the old videos called the tube cream and stuff like that. So I noticed in the past one time that I had gotten a cut, and instead of it just kind of healing like other cuts, it was risen, and that's because it was overproduction of collagen in that area to try to heal it, because the skin was kind of thin. So I went to my dermatologist, and then that's when I was first subscribed this right here, this tube, and it was pretty expensive at the dermatologist. And you can actually Google this and probably get this product for about $25 or whatever. So you don't have to pay for the dermatologist visit. And I'm sorry, let me see, because it's not coming clear in here. You don't have to pay for the dermatologist visit, on top of paying for this product. So it did take 3 months for the scar to go away. And what helped the scar to go away a lot quicker was to use my scrub. I used this scrub maybe 3 times a week. And that helps to kind of exfoliate and kind of get whatever excess liquid was inside of the risen scar. I wish I had a picture of what the risen scar looked like, but you guys know what it looks like. It's kind of like a keloid kind of looking scar, and it's risen, and it's because like once your skin is that thin, when you get a cut, your body goes into overtime to try and get the cut back, get your skin back to normal. And so what ended up happening was that it produced too much collagen, and then instead of being flat, it kind of gotten thick, risen and thick or whatever. So that's what ended up happening, and I could not get rid of the scar. So I had to do a combination of the scar cream, which is basically silicone, and it really flattens the scar out. And then I had to do the scrub like twice a week in order to kind of just lighten the scar and get some of whatever of the fluid inside of it out, which sounds kind of gross, but that's the truth. And then I used the AHA cream, the body milk, and the reason why I used the body milk was because the body milk has AHAs, and what that is going to do is help to exfoliate even further. This is safer to use every day. The scrub is too harsh on your skin to use every day, so don't use the scrub every day, because you're going to tear your skin up using it on a daily basis. So twice a week, 3 times if you really feel like you really want to be a little bit desperate, but not 7 days a week, okay? Because you're going to make your skin thinner. You're trying to heal the keloids, so this is good for keloids and good for scars, okay? So you want to basically use these 3 products. I did use this one twice a day for 3 months. It took about 3 months for the keloid scar to go away. And so I want to be honest with you guys. I don't want you to think, but I did see results every time I got in the shower, got out, put on my AHA cream, and then put on my, when I did my scrub. So I did see results, each time I did all of my regimen, but I will say that it did take 3 months. So, just be prepared to be in there and to hang in there. The best way to prevent your skin from getting that thin to the point where it has a keloid or a scar is basically to take your collagen every single day. Okay, so just take you some collagen every day. That's going to help you from getting it's going to prevent your skin from getting so thin that when you cut it, your body produces too much collagen, and then it produces this keloid or this risen thick scar. And when I first had it and it wasn't going away, I was like pretty disappointed. I was upset. I'm like, wow, like that told me that I went too much overboard ham on the Lightening, so that caused me to, you know, when I had that scar, I could not get rid of it. I went to the dermatologist, and again, the products are in the beginning of the video. Yours could heal faster than mine. Mine took 3 months. I don't know why it took that long. I kind of hopped on it. I want to say soon enough I hopped on it. You know, when I didn't see any results on my own, I hopped on this regimen after I saw my dermatologist, but it did take me 3 months. And so whenever, like if I have a cut that I feel like it's not healing properly, I will do those steps. Now, I know somebody asked me what my regimen is, and it's so hard to go over my regimen in every video. I know that it's like kind of scattered throughout of what I did, and so I'll just briefly tell you what I did in the beginning to get to where I'm at now and what my maintenance is like. And I know for my subscribers, you probably like, girl, we've heard this, but there's some people that won't go back, you know, and watch every video, and then there's some people who will go back and watch every video. So right now, or not right now, when I got my regimen together, I was using the Naturalistics Glutathione C IV Power Powder. That's where I started out with that. I used that along with Flawless Icon Pills. I was taking 6 Flawless Icon Pills and 1 tablespoon of Glutathione C IV Power Powder. During that time, when I was mostly taking the supplements, I did IVs as well twice per week. I was getting, it was so long ago now because I stopped my IVs in April 2019. At that time, I was getting about 4,000 milligrams of glutathione. I want to say this correctly because I know that I had paid for extra glutathione. It was just, I know you probably say it's not that long ago, but it just feels like it was so long ago. I think it was about, was it 4,000 or was it 2,000? I'm trying to think. I know those nurses were acting really funny with my my milligrams. I think it was 2,000. So let me not lie and say 4,000. That would have been very expensive. So it was 2,000 milligrams of glutathione and 3,500 milligrams of vitamin C. And I did that twice a week, so it would equal out to 4,000 for the week, and then, you know, with 7,000 vitamin C for the week. And so I was doing that for a long time. I started that August 2018. I finished that in April 2019, and I had about 50 IVs. During that time, I also used the Naturalistics, the 7-piece kit, which is the scrub, the lotion, the face wash, the toner. I use that kind of every other day because my skin is really sensitive, and it had like really good ingredients. It had vitamin C and glutathione, but vitamin C is kind of strong for my skin, but it took away the hyperpigmentation I had because my face was darker than my body, and now it's one even skin toned. Okay, so that, you know, that did work. So I used that like 3 times a week, the scrub 3 times a week, and the face cream and body milk every single day. When I ran out of face cream, I did use the body milk for my face and my body, and it works. Okay, so you can, if you don't want to buy the face cream, if you are interested in purchasing the kit, you can use the body wash for your face and for your body, and it won't burn your face because it's that gentle. All right, so that was what I was doing: the Flawless Icon, the Glutathione C, the IVs twice a week, which was 4,000 glutathione, 7,000 milligrams of vitamin C. That's the minimum you want to go to, because some people will try to just like rip you off with like the lowest doses possible, and it's like, I'm not here for detox only, okay? So try to get the highest one that you can get, okay? Like, listen, 600 is not, because somebody had sent me a message saying they had gotten 600. I'm like, girl, somebody at that clinic needed to go there and sit them down, okay, and school them on how much you actually really need. And that's not anywhere near no 6,000. I mean, sorry, 600 milligrams, she said. So you don't want any less than 1,500 for skin lightening per week. Even if you go once a week, no less than 1,500. And if you're going once a week, you need to take your supplements every day. That was my really good go-to regimen, right? I had gotten, I think, sabotaged on my journey because some nurses are not for skin lightening for one reason or another. I don't know why people take things so personal when it's not their body and you're not harming yourself. So I started noticing some reversing, and that was, you know, after, that's why I stopped April 2019. I was like, I'm noticing some reversing, and I done paid a grip up in here. I started in 2018, and my skin was getting darker, and I've noticed some other people using this in other forms, some like guys pretending to be girls using my story, which I think is a little bit, you know, it's going kind of like far. But anyways, there are supplements to increase melatonin. I've seen white people turn dark skin using melatonin supplements. So I don't know if that nurse was putting something, because my skin was started reversing at that time. And then I speeded back up the lightening with Core IV or whatever, Core IV for Life. I'll put everything in the bottom. So I was using the liquid and the glutathione only, not the vitamin C. It's too expensive to do both for me. So I did their liquid every day for a month. Then I started doing, you know, I did it for 3 months straight, but the first month I did the liquid every single day, and I did the gel capsules, and I did the vitamin C with that one, vitamin C, gel capsules, and glutathione C. I was killing it. I was doing glutathione C, a tablespoon. I was doing about 8 pills of the liposomic, and then I was doing 6 pills of the vitamin C. Now, I did go back and look at the reviews, and somebody said something underneath the review saying that it didn't work for them, and some girl on YouTube, and they put my name, said these pills work, and she's buying them like a homeless person. It's like some weird stuff. I was like, wow, they did work. That's what I found that worked. You know, if something doesn't work for you, there are thousands of products on the market. Just try something else. That worked for me, and I read reviews too. And I'm a review reader. I will spend hours reading people's reviews before I decide on a product. That's just how I've always been. And so when I picked this product line, I spent hours reading reviews and going back and forth from product to product to product to product to product to product. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna take my chances on this one, and it worked. And it worked rapidly. At that time, the boyfriend that I had, when he saw me, he was like, wow, your skin is really light. Like, you know, he was like pretty surprised. So I was like, yeah, this is working, you know what I'm saying? And so I really knew then when I saw him, he's like, wow, your skin's really light, that, hello, you know, my skin was definitely, you know, working. My legs were pale. My feet were pale. My mom was like, I showed her my feet. So my feet look like a white person's feet. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit better now. As you can see, I have a little bit of color from the summer or whatever, but that'll probably start fading as we get close. Even though I know I still look light, but I'm telling you, man, my legs, my feet and stuff, oh my God, at one point they were pale like a white person. So it did definitely work. Right now, my regimen is still, I do mostly just the lotion from Naturalistics, the scrub from Naturalistics, and then I still do the glutathione C. Like when I do the lotion, like the body milk, I do that for my whole body. I don't get the face cream. I do the body milk, I do the toner, I do the scrub, I do the glutathione C, and I do the collagen now from them as well. So I just try to get everything so I can get it all shipped, you know what I'm saying, in the same order instead of ordering the other collagen, which was mostly for hair, not really for skin. That's one geared towards skin. And I don't have Flawless Icon right now, but I do the Core for Life. I do like 4 of the Core for Life glutathione, 3 of the Core for Life vitamin C, a tablespoon of glutathione C. I like to do multiple glutathiones. I just have to have multiple glutathiones. That's just me. I do the lotion, the scrub, the toner, and the collagen. And somebody asked me about the hydroquinone. I've used that in the past, and it does work. It works really fast. It works really rapidly. The hydroquinone 4%. I've gotten it like years ago from a dermatologist, and that joker works. And my dermatologist, when she sold it to me, she was like, do not use this on your whole body. And I was 19, so I didn't know why she had advised me not to use it on my whole body. But when I used it, the 4% back then, it worked rapidly. I had gotten it for some blemishes that wouldn't go away. So I hope that answers that question. And that's a quick overview of my regimen. You might have to go back and watch it once or twice more to get the gist of the entire regimen. And so that was my starting regimen and my current regimen. So I hope that helped. All right, dolls and gents, pray for the SARS. You know, what's going on with the SARS kind of the epidemic and the protests. And last night I looked at what was going on. 3 people were killed during the protests, and I'm like, this is really getting out of hand, because first of all, these people have to go out here and protest because you guys are like taking advantage, you know what I'm saying, because of the power that you have. And I don't like when people do that. When people get a little bit of power, they take advantage, and they, especially in some like overseas countries, take advantage, and they get some, you know, dirty money, or they feel like they're in control so they can do whatever they want to do. And so I feel like that's really sad when people get so like above themselves, like they're above God, they're above the law, and they're desensitizing us, you know what I'm saying, with the media. Because I had seen footage of somebody that was killed during the protest, and I'm like, they're like really desensitizing us, because they're showing us somebody who, I mean, have some respect for this man who was just killed during the protest. Like they were filming his body there, and I just felt like, wow, this is like getting out of control. Okay, this is like getting out of control. First of all, we're in a pandemic. People are still dying from the pandemic, and numbers are still increasing, and now there's still more protests all over the world for different reasons. Now we have this with SARS, and people could still get sick. I don't know that I remember seeing too many people with masks on as well, so I was like, wow, they're out there protesting for a good cause without any mask. And so, I mean, it's just getting really serious out here, you guys. And so I know I had posted something about 2 weeks ago where I was saying something weird is going on in the atmosphere. I can feel it, you know, stay safe and things like that. And then this SARS thing started breaking out. And so I feel like, yeah, it's been going on, but I feel like now it's being brought up again, because I just feel like the enemy just wants distraction after distraction, protest after protest. There's you know, riots and things being sparked. Like for me, I'm finna get me some more water, some more toilet tissue, some more napkins, some canned goods, because when the election comes next month, I don't care which candidate wins, I just feel like there's going to be some protests, there's going to be some rioting again, or some, you know, some things going on next month, and I don't want to be out there, because first of all, COVID is going to rise again anyway, and people are going to be out there acting a darn fool, and you don't want to be out there. And people, like in the U.S., I know some people watch me from overseas. In the U.S., man, guns are selling out. Bullets are selling out. And I asked my mom, I'm like, why are people buying up all the guns and buying up all the bullets? You know, I'm like, that is scary. You know, when people are buying up the guns and the bullets. So people are telling me I need to probably get something. I'm like, I don't want to have that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it makes me feel uncomfortable to have some type of firearm, you know. So I got to decide, you know, what I'm going to do. And I got to decide it now, because the election's coming up soon, and people are going to be out here acting a darn fool. I just put a camera outside of my house, you know what I'm saying, to see who was out there. The other day when I was, I didn't even make this video long. The other day when I was out, there was some guy driving around with the American flag and a Trump flag and the Confederate flag. And I'm like, you got to be playing with me. You playing with me. You know, y'all playing with me. This is crazy. So, I don't know. Everybody's getting radical for Trump and radical for Biden. And all I know is that I'm going to vote for the person who's doing the right thing and who's not down with the secret societies. That's all I'm going to say. There's one candidate who's not down with the secret societies, and he's not racist, and he's been exposing some people, okay? And they are after homeboy. So A lot of people have been praying for him because they're after him. They're like, you messing up the coin. You messing up all the illegal society people's coins out here in these streets, okay? So they are after him. And so just, you know, pray for SARS, pray for Africa, and pray for the U.S., y'all, because it's going to go down in a couple weeks. It's about to go down. I'm going to be here with my gun or my stunt gun or both. I got my cameras. I'm going to have my food. I'm going to have my toiletries, okay? I'm going to put an extra bolt on my doors. And, you know, just stay, you know, I don't fear, you know, I have God, and God is protecting and covering me, but make sure you stock up, because you don't want to be out here when it's about to get wild. At least have enough stuff, at least for 2 weeks, okay? 2 or 3 weeks after the election. So that when stuff get wild and you got to watch that TV back there, as you see with my little ocean thing going, you could sit in your house comfortably with your food and everything you got going, and not be out there with this corona and these wild people and whatever's going to happen when the election time comes. Leave your comments below. What do you guys think is going to happen with the pandemic? What do you think is going to happen moving forward after the election? I foresee it's going to really get crazy out here. And don't, you know, keep your mask on. Don't take it off. Yesterday, this is the last thing I'm going to say, I was watching a blogger's video, and I had made a comment, and some girl commented to me, I hope you're wearing your mask. And I was freaked out because I hadn't been wearing my mask lately. And I said, that got to be God, because God had me warn somebody else to wear their mask as well. And so wear your mask, okay? And stock up and stay tuned, because it's about to get wild out here, okay? I love you, Dolls Gents. Talk to you soon.